So this is made out of a curtain from Goodwill. Connect it with these safety pins. It's very like industrial feeling. In day-to-day life, I pretty much wear all black. Hi, my name's Maiah Manser, and I'm on my first ever North American headline tour called She's a Dream. I have a brand new song coming out called Who Are You on September 12th, and my music is super ethereal, and a lot of people describe it as cinematic pop. I'm going to take you through some of the outfits that I wear on this tour, and here they are. So the first one that I'll be wearing is, the theme is angelic beings. I like to dress up as different ethereal archetypes. So like the original Greek siren, which was really half bird, half woman. So, or maybe like the siren that, you know, is literally living in the water and has a fishtail. Or I had another show where I did like, you know, it was like Siren of the Swamp. So I really have a lot of fun with different mythical creatures in some kind of way. So for this first tour outfit, this is for kind of like the Greek siren, or even, you know, one even might say an angel, because the theme for these shows will be angelic beings. I most of the time work with my best friend to design these outfits and come up with something just really fun and cool. She designs like theater costumes and makes them, so everything is handmade by her. Her name's Fantasia Osland. She's the coolest person ever. But yeah, so it's basically this kind of white, tattered, torn dress, and then this super cool corset that has, you know, literally she glued feathers on there. I love how she thought of this idea to connect it with these safety pins. It's a very like industrial feeling, which to me matches like kind of the big, heavy, powerful vibes of the music. So there's kind of like, it's not all just super ethereal vibes, there's like also like a darkness and like, you know, an edginess to the music. So I felt like this was such a beautiful detail that she added. And then of course these are armbands that have some nice feathers right by the hands. It's really cool. Everything's very thought out. So I came to my friend and I said, I want to make basically what looks like a Greek siren, or you know, what someone who, like if a Greek siren was out doing casual wear, which this isn't very casual, however it's still pretty casual compared to, like, you know, it's like I could maybe wear this down the street if I was feeling spicy. So yeah, like I think my big thing was she's really good at working with me to amplify and tell me like also what's not possible. So I might like draw something sort of out, and then she'll be like, how about like this? And I'm like, yeah, this is perfect, this is great. And so she then goes and draws these amazing, you know, fashion drawings of like what it should look like. And I usually love her first drawing because she's been my friend for, 16 years? Is that true? Yes. She's been my friend for 16 years. And she's just like, I know her and she knows me so well, and it's been a really special experience for us because she's made lots of outfits for me in the past here and there, but it's been more and more over the last couple of years, and she's just so talented, obviously, and I want the world to know. And yeah, she's so cool. Yeah, so for these shows, I'm switching off between these outfits night to night. The two different themes that are throughout the tour are angelic beings and sirens. So my fans or whoever comes to the show get to dress up if they want, if they catch the memo. And it makes it really fun for me because I love to dress up, so then my fans and followers, they can dress up as well. And it just makes it a fun vibe. So for the second outfit, this one is for sirens. It looks pretty funky right here right now, but when it's on, I'm just gonna pull it up just so it's a little easier to see visually. It kind of turns into this like little dress like this, and it's supposed to look like it's made of water. And so my friend Fantasia, she also made this one, and she made this look for me a year ago or so, and I wanted it to look like I had been shipwrecked. So the top piece was like also made like this. It was this white silicone, and then I had like this big kind of white frilly skirt, you know, and I was like, to look like I had been shipwrecked. This one, I wanted it to really look like water, so when it's on, the way it flows is so super, super beautiful. I'm just kind of one with the water. Yeah, I'm like a water lady. So that one, again, is for the sirens theme, and I can't wait to see how people dress up to be a siren as well. So this is made out of a curtain from Goodwill and some other scrap fabric that she had, and silicone. She molded it out of silicone, and then on the side here, it laces up the side with these grommets and everything. It's quite an experience trying to put it on, but it is really cool when it's on. It's really, really cool. Yeah, so I don't really wear jewelry. I have one necklace that I wear all the time, and it's made by this really incredible designer named Drool Jewelry. And it's super cool. It looks like little raindrops all over my skin, and it's made out of resin. It's so cool. I realized I've been a fan of her work for a while, and then she does these drops where she only drops like 30 a month, and I could never catch it in time. And so finally I realized though that she was following me back. And so I hit her up and I was like, can I please buy one now? I want one of these so bad, and I wear it all the time. I'll probably wear it with both of the outfits. It doesn't get in my way. Otherwise, I don't really wear jewelry because I feel like it could get in my way while I'm performing, and I dance and I move a lot, and it just doesn't feel like a safe idea. So I feel like on stage I wear some brighter colors generally. I'll wear more white. I had one look where I wore all black, but generally I like to wear like this, you know, a white, or this is the first time me doing the blue seafoam. But in day-to-day life, I pretty much wear all black all the time. And like even what I'm wearing right now, this I do collect from a lot of like smaller designers. That's one of my things. And this one is this really amazing designer out of Los Angeles named Subsurface. And she's got really cool kind of, again, I think I like a lot of things that look like water. You know, they kind of imitate, this to me imitates the strings of water, and I find myself gravitating more and more to those types of things even in my everyday wear. So my makeup look is pretty specific. You know, for branding purposes, and also I just feel like it looks the best on me. I kind of like to think about a Renaissance painting when I'm doing my makeup. So I'm not too heavy-handed, but you know, like blushy cheeks, like rosy lips, you know, the things that are, again, it should almost feel more Renaissance-y. I add some darkness around my eyes on stage because I think it helps to pop, but generally I I keep the makeup, I'm a little bit lighter on the makeup. I do add some glitter sometimes, but you know, anything that kind of adds to the mythical vibes. I think I use this, oh look, it's kind of gross, but I use this blush all the time. It's really quite old actually, but it's my handy dandy Lancome blush. I also wear this lip stain. I am a lip stain fanatic, so because I don't like having to reapply, I don't like the feeling of lipstick on my mouth. It like kind of like gives me the ick. So lip stain, I love not being able to feel it. So this is Sushi Glow, which I wear the color Lovesick, and I kind of let it fade off a little bit. And I also do a lip line with this pinked Setchu Beauty as well, the lip liner stain. So I do that as well as this. I love a lip stain. I don't want to reapply. Then other than that, I do I add blush also to my eyelids. So it's very blushy, very, very blushy usually. Sometimes I might add some pearls to the eyes. And of course we got good old mascara. But other than that, I like to add a lot of shimmer to make it feel like a wet look. So I'm gonna find it. Oh, this is this really amazing brand called Submission, and they have completely eco-friendly, non-plastic glitter. I think it's made from plants, and I love this stuff. It's incredible. It's totally safe for your eyes, your face, anything, your animals. And they also have this gorgeous highlight that I use a lot, and it looks like pearls, but it just adds this really nice kind of, it almost makes me look like an apparition, which is perfect. We want to look like an apparition. I'm happy with that. So yeah, those are kind of like my main go-to products. Thanks so much for watching. You can find all my tour dates on my website, which is www.maiahmanser.com/tour. And you can also find me with the same name on any social media platform. My new single, Who Are You, is coming out on September 12th. And if you're really looking for those siren, mythical, dreamy vibes, this song is for you.